It's scenes like these that have prompted international action. More than 6,000 people killed in the 3 years since President Rodrigo Duterte launched his so-called war on drugs. Those are the government's own figures. The dead, all suspected drug dealers, it says. But rights groups say the actual number could be 5 times that figure. Now the United Nations has taken what many see as a critical first step towards accountability, and comes after years of documentation and campaigning by both local and international rights groups. The UN's Human Rights Council has ordered a report on the Philippines. It will address serious violations allegedly committed by the government during Duterte's crackdown.
This is a campaign against drugs because drug users in the Philippines are supposedly behind many of the crimes that are being committed. Now, we're not going to quibble about how many of these crimes are committed by drug users, but the justification for the campaign is just not true. That we are overwhelmed by a drug problem that required such a measure that has led to the killing, to the murder of tens of thousands of people.
The Philippine government rejects the UN vote, calling it a travesty and saying it cannot accept a politically partisan and one-sided resolution. It's already said it won't cooperate with any investigation. Critics have described Duterte's anti-drugs campaign as a war against the poor, with the majority of those killed coming from impoverished communities, and are included in the government's watch lists of drug users and peddlers. But the rights groups say these lists are unreliable, and police have not explained how they are drawn up or verified. But Duterte remains committed to his war on drugs despite widespread criticism. The United Nations Human Rights Council is not the only international body now prepared to investigate Duterte. The International Criminal Court is carrying out its own inquiry into whether his drugs war policies that started when he was mayor of Davao City in the southern Philippines before becoming president constitute crimes against humanity. Jamela, Alindogan, Al Jazeera.